Hello, everybody. Joey here, back again, ready to answer more questions, more deep questions that I found on the internet. And this is, if I have done my figuring correctly, this is seven, part seven of our series. So, what is your biggest challenge in life and how did you overcome it? My biggest challenge in life is actually putting myself out there, dealing with social anxiety, dealing with depression, um, putting myself out there has been it's a big challenge, and overcoming it is just keep putting yourself out there, keep turning out videos, keep sharing parts of my life and myself, and it is simple, but it is not easy. Simple to do, not easy to do. Not always the same thing. What is the weirdest thing about you? My ability to recall things from my past. I have a really good memory and a ability to remember the most inane things in life. What is your longest relationship, or what was your longest relationship? I have two long relationships. The longest relationships that I've had, I still have. And they're strange, what you would not think of a relationship, but it's absolutely a relationship. Number one, with my student loans. Going on 21 years. I mean, in this upcoming November, my student loans will be able to drink legally. And number two, with my cell phone. My cell phone number and my cell phone plan coming up on, just past 16 years. You want to know something about somebody? See how long they've had that cell phone and how long they've been able to maintain that relationship. That'll tell you a lot about a person. How do you deal with failure? First of all, I need to get off by myself for a while. I need to assess the situation, reassess the situation, kind of get in my feelings a little bit, maybe become upset, maybe cry. Then I focus, re energize myself, think about where I go from here, and re engage. What is one dream you have yet to accomplish? What is one dream that I have yet to accomplish? It is one of my dreams on my dream list, actually, is to talk comedy with Jerry Seinfeld. I would really love to do that. He is on my Mount Rushmore of comedy. What would your best friend say is your best quality? Probably my ability to make people laugh. What made you choose the college you went to? Um, their willingness to have me and sort of that feeling of belonging there. And even though it was a small college, it was bigger than my hometown, so I upgraded uh, to bigger facilities and still had that small college feel. What food could you not live without? I don't know if there's a food. With me, it's coffee. Coffee. Don't drink nearly as much as I used to, but still drink coffee every day. Are you a dog or a cat person? Probably lean more dog, but I've had both, and I like both. So it's a strange answer, but that's my answer. What's the closest you've ever come to being arrested? I don't know if I've ever come close to being arrested. I told this story in a training that I did this year, is that when I was dating my now ex-wife, we were at a state park and near the water, near a lake. And we were just hanging out, and it was about 20 minutes until the place closed, and we were like literally 2 minutes away from leaving. Like, we were gathering our stuff up, and this policeman comes, and he's asking to see our IDs, and he's asking, what are you all doing here? We're like, we were just hanging out. Like, we literally were not doing anything. It was still daylight. It was in the summertime. The sun was going down, but it was still light outside. And so he like stayed there until we finished gathering our stuff up, and we left, and it was down a street, not a one way, but there was only one way out. And so you couldn't go one way because the water is there. So we go the other way down this road, and he follows us. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. So then we get to like an intersection, and you can go straight or you can turn right. And I stopped and then turned right. Policeman turns right. Okay, we get to the next stop. You can either go left or right. I turn left. Policeman turns left. Then I turned right again. The policeman turned right. He followed us for like 10 miles. And we get to this local, the biggest city around at the time. And I was not speeding. I was going under the speed limit, but just enough, like that you're not going so slow that you would get. And then he would slow down. I timed a light just right. My grandfather had told me how to time this one light at this one restaurant. And I did, and turned, and he got caught. And for the rest of the night, we went through like the backside of grocery stores and in parking lots of grocery stores, just hiding out until it was time to take her home. And then we went the long way around so we would avoid that entire area. And so I dropped her off, and I'm driving back home. I'm in my dad's truck. I'm driving back home, and I get to an intersection, and I'm on the back roads. There's nobody around, and like 4 police cars in a row pass me, turning into this intersection. I mean, this road that I'm on. I'm at the intersection. They're going the other way, and he's the last one. And he sees me, and his eyes get really, really big. And he taps on his brakes like he's going to turn around and start following me again or stopping again. And the lead car turns their lights and sirens on, and the other cars fall into place, and they do the same thing, and they're all racing off. And so he just taps them, and then he takes off. So maybe he was just harassing us, and I wasn't close to getting arrested, but that's the closest thing that I can think of. When was your best birthday? I thought of this earlier. I was turning 7, and this was a while ago, because my main present that I wanted so badly, and I kept asking my parents over and over again, was I wanted Donkey Kong for the Atari, which tells you how old I am now. And I got it. And I remember what that cartridge looked like. I remember what I felt in that birthday. So to me, that would be my best birthday. So hope you all have enjoyed these questions, part 7 of answering deep questions that I found on the internet. Thank you for commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing, and watching. And I will see you later. Go out and make it a great day.